Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing the off-track challenge, or the off-track only challenge. So in this race, what we're going to be doing is we're doing a 25% race with Esteban Ocon in the Force India. Obviously, I want to drive as a French driver around the French Grand Prix circuit, so I picked Ocon because Ocon is one of my favourite drivers on the grid, and I'm actually really angry that he's not got a seat for next year and probably won't get one. He'll probably be in Mercedes in 2020 anyway. But anyway, for this video, so it's kind of simple. The rules are very, very easy to understand. There is a track. I'm not allowed to use it. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those rules. Right, let's get straight into the race then. So, now I'll explain it properly. So basically what we're doing is I'm going to move over to the left-hand side of the circuit when I get the opportunity to, which is going to be kind of nowish. Good. Right, awesome. Let's try and get a better start. And oh, I've got Perez on my out. This isn't helping my challenge. Right, I'm going to brake so I can get away from him. Right, awesome. Right, challenge underway. So I am literally not allowed to use the racetrack. I just have to stick to this outside. Can't use the racetrack. I have to stay off track. Not allowed to use the racetrack that it's providing me. I just have to go around and sort of, well, create my own race, really. And I'm not allowed to stay on the tarmac. So, that's kind of breaking the rules a little bit there, but it's fine. It's kind of alright. This is actually interesting to find out. I'm racing this on 100 AI. I'm not quite sure what would be the best for this, but I'm just basically seeing how we get along. So yeah, and I'm also going to be whacking these signboards off in the process. Now I can use different areas of the track. I can use off-track layouts. So that is something that I am permitted to do. So if there is a different layout of the French Grand Prix circuit, which isn't the official circuit, I can use it. So that's not really my problem. This is going to be a slight problem this way though. But I am allowed to carry a bit more speed through here, which helps. Right, we're up into P9 after that start. And we're just basically... well, we're not using the track, really. I kind of can't. I'm not allowed. So there's going to be some parts of the track which doesn't benefit me. And that's my going into a wall. That's not what I wanted to do. Don't worry about the mistake. Jeff, the purpose of this challenge is that I'm not allowed to use the track. I can certainly as hell use the off-track section and create my own race circuit, which may be in some form slightly cheating, but as long as I'm not on the actual race tarmac... Bottas, hang on a minute, Valtteri, mate. I understand that you're trying to go for an overtake here, but you can't use my layouts. They're for me only. Make your own. I'll just turn in by here, that's fine, yeah. I'm making my own layout up as I go along. I don't have to stick to the edge of the circuit, not a rule. I'm just not allowed to, I just have to complete the race whilst not on the track. So, technically corner cutting can come into this. Whoa! Back end really wanted to get on me then. Kind of didn't want it to happen. Yes, fastest lap of the race as well. What was that lap time compared? So in overall genuineness, we're not really doing much. This is the hardest corner because it's very tight in terms of how I want to get on the power. But anywhere else, I can just cut the corner. They don't really care. Like right here, all I gotta do is make my own layout. I don't have to stick to there. When you have DRS but no slipstream to utilize. Seb's trying to get into mine, look. He's trying to get into my slipstream, but I'm not on the track, so it's not helping him. Valtteri is trying to attack me. I'm off the track, mate. I'm going to take a nice wide line, I think, in here, just to try and utilize my exit a bit. That'll do. That signboard didn't really need to be there. I was just removing it for purposes. Oh, I might have dipped a wheel on the track. I definitely dipped a wheel on the track then. That was just a bit of oversteer. I could technically... I need to cut a bit more corners, I think. I think I need to take advantage of what I've got. I just have to complete it off track. I'm being stupid right now. I specifically said to myself, just complete the race off the track. And I'm not really... The only time I'm allowed on the track, obviously, is when I get into the pits. But otherwise, this is in some ways as well the left-hand side only challenge, because I'm only sticking to the left-hand side of the circuit. Because I can't really stick anywhere else. What I can do is do that. that make it a little bit too overpowered? It might do, but then at the same time, the final sector is where you lose all the time. I mean, I'm about to go absolutely flying through here and take a completely obnoxious line. Whoa, I nearly jumped myself on the circuit then. It's not allowed. I'm actually going to say that I can just literally create my own layout. Because in theory, like, even doing that then and following the lines properly, I still end up just being really far behind. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Sure, there's my chicane that I put in, you know. Then there's this, like, really wide corner that you can attack. And then you back-end slides like an absolute schlongadong. Come here, Sebastian. I got DRS on you, mate. I'm going to utilize this now. Watch. Boom. DRS active. It's not really working right now. And then, you know, there's this, like, high-speed left-right section. You sort of brake, like, really fast and then get close to the wall. And then look at that. Look at the attack I got on Hamilton right now here. Really accelerating now. And Raikkonen getting nice and close as well for good measure. He's now going to go for the attack here. I'm going to go towards the outside now. Hamilton and Raikkonen getting... Oh, it's actually getting very close. I kind of want to spectate this. No, can't turn. Plus, I'm watching a fight. This is box office material. I'm actually going to cut some corn. I'm going to actually take some cheats here just so I can get away a little bit. So I can get into the pits, basically. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to slow myself right down so I don't take advantage of the gap that I gained. There you go. Okay, so that kind of basically... I wanted to basically cut across the circuit, and if I did that when I was, like, alongside with them, I'd probably end up just smashing into them. So I'm going to wait a little bit. There we go. I mean, technically, yes, I've just been overtaken Hamilton, but we can skip past that. It's fine. No one needs to realise. It's completely normal. I've just lost the gap again to Hamilton. There's just elements of the track where I'm just that much slower. But there's other elements where I can blitz it through. Okay, so my fastest lap is a 1 minute 33.8, and that's just me making 1:33.5. I'm now going to go ahead and do the off-track challenge, but literally sticking right to the curbs, all the way on the white line. Okay, the back end just does not want to work. But I'm in DRS range. That's the most important thing. Raikkonen, or Vettel, sorry, you're not in DRS range, mate. But you have slipstream. That's probably why. How's Vettel lost so much time? He was slipstreaming Hamilton, and now all of a sudden he's got Bottas overtaking him. Well, that doesn't make sense, but there you go. Oh, Bottas is pitting. Oh. I swear he already pitted once. So on that occasion, we set 1:44.5, doing it normally. In a way. That's pretty atrocious, it must be said, considering what we can do by making my own layout up. For example, this. Which in a sense is not exactly broken. It's completely viable. You know what the French Grand Prix reminds me of? Just Paul Ricard in general right now on the game I'm talking about, not like in real life. It reminds me of just a sandbox level. Where you can just go ahead and you can just do... It's just like a layout that they've just provided to you as like a little base template. And you can just go ahead and do whatever you want and they just do not care. This is literally what it feels like to me. It's like, you can just do anything on this track, challenges-wise, I'm talking about now. Like, I can just do anything. There's no restrictions, there's no nothing. Like, I can stick off-track throughout the entire lap. I can investigate every single layout, which I'm intending on doing when I've got some time to really go ahead and check out all the layouts. But I've just had a lot of things change for me. Whoops, no, it's fine. We'll, slow down for a few seconds. There we go. I'll let Hamilton through just because I went onto the track then just to sort of repay myself. And then I'll overtake them straight away. overall, I just feel like you can just do so much on this track. This is the best track for challenges, hands down. It's just so much fun. Plus the track is actually good. That's the other thing to it. The only thing that I feel like needs to change for Paul Ricard in general is these stupid stripes. I'm not a fan of them. Most of the community are not a fan of them. They're just stupid. They're annoying and dumb. I know what they're there for. They're there obviously to make your tyres wear out faster. But like all these stripes here, why don't they just fill this in? Like fill it all in red or fill it all in blue? Like why do you have to have these stupid epileptic stripes? Just fill them all in blue. Put it like Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, they just have it all in blue. And you know, you go off track and it's just all blue. And why can't it be the same here? Like this little bit of off track here that's a bit blue. Just fill the entire bit in blue. Or this final sector here, you've got all of this in like this patio pavement cream colour. Just fill it all in that one colour. Don't put it in stripes. It's just a bit stupid. And it also confused a lot of people. Like throughout the entire weekend that they were talking about this circuit, they were saying, you know, what the blue stripes meant and what the red stripes meant. Like the community didn't even understand that they were there purposely to, if you go off track, they will wear down your tyres and they're very, like, it's like sandpaper basically. But no one understood that, and all they didn't really like was these stupid stripes. Yeah, it makes it unique. It's like, wow, you go into the land of stripes, but many people didn't really like them. I'm sure there's some that did, but I certainly didn't. And I think the majority didn't either.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm going to let myself off just because I enjoyed that drift. Definitely need to go ahead and do an off-track challenge layout where I just go ahead and drift. You can't even see my car. You just see broken bollards. And then eventually it swaps to me. That's quite strange, actually. Oh, it kind of caught that as well. I'm guessing you'll have to... Wonder what Hamilton's POV would be like. Oh, his is the same. That's dull. You know what? After looking at those replays, I'm pretty happy with that drift. Definitely going to have to do a drifting challenge. That was not a successful drift. That was a spin. I can just make my own layout, which will just literally put me back in that 28 zone to win this race. But yeah, overall, if you do this challenge and you do it like where you literally stick to just the outside and follow the entire track, like I'm trying to now, but don't just go on the track there, it's not allowed, then you are going to be slower. Obviously, it's on 100 AI. I just put it on that because I didn't really know what to do with it. But if you dropped it down to probably 0, you may end up just about probably matching them, maybe going a tad slower. I'm not really sure. I haven't tested it, so something I potentially should test. But yeah, overall, this is a lot of fun. At the end of the day, France is my favourite track on the calendar to drive in F1 2018. Mainly because there's so much room for activities. I could just do whatever the hell I want, and it's amazing. So yeah, France goes to #1 on my favourite tracks to drive on F1 2018. Yeah, France, good track. Stupid stripes though, and obviously the French Grand Prix itself wasn't massively entertaining. And there we go. There we go. That is us up into, well, we won basically. So there it is, guys. That is going to be it for the off-track challenge only layout. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I love how there's just a map of Monaco and it never changes, which is weird. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, feel free to drop it a like, obviously, and subscribe if you are new around here to the channel and you enjoy the content you do see. Obviously, that'd be the main reason to subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys next time, where I will be doing another challenge. And also, just a little thing as well, in terms of the mini games, I started doing them, and obviously you've seen that they just haven't been on for a while. Main reason for that basically is I'm just really busy at the moment, and I'm just trying to make sure that I balance out my time scale, making sure that I know exactly what I do at what time, and also with all the new games starting to come out. For an example, you know, like Forza has just come out, you've got Black Ops 4 that's come out, you've got Red Dead that's probably going to come out very soon, and then you've got, you know, Battlefield 5 that's on its way as well, and FIFA, and, you know, you've got all these games coming out now. It's a point where it's just, you know, people play different games, and I'm one of those people. I don't solely play racing games. My racing games is quite a naive thing for me. I just play F1 really, but I'm more of a first-person shooter player. So that's obviously why I'm playing like the likes of COD and all this stuff a little bit more. You can see those obviously on the second channel. Leave a link. I've left a link in the description down below to the second channel. And thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers on that channel as well. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So thanks for watching. Take care all. Peace.